beings of light. Welcome to the Crone Zone Conversations with the Ancients. My name's Priscilla. This is my friend Heather, and we're the Crones. How is everybody in the chat room? Good afternoon. We have a flower arrangement in front of us that was sent from our friend the Silver Fox for my birthday on Monday. So we decided, Heather decided it needed a place in the show, so here we are. Aren't they gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. So sweet.
You want to raise them up so that you can see how big they really are?
Okay, I can raise them up. I hope I don't drop them bringing them down, but look at this. Isn't that incredible? So cool. So we hope you enjoyed our show on amulets and talismans. We really had fun doing that show. But today we're going to talk about letting go of what no longer serves us. And we all have stuff we can let go, I'm sure.
Always.
But before we get to that, let's join Heather with her cards.
Okie dokie.
And you will see more of the flowers. Isn't that lovely how it frames the cards? Here. You good?
There we go.
That's even better. Thank you for the birthday wishes. It's the big 7-0, so it's a big one for me. Especially since I never thought I'd see 30 or 40.
So let me get 6 cards.
Can you hear the wind chimes? It's quite windy here today, and they're right out the window behind us. Heather can't hear them, so if you can, that's pretty amazing.
No, it's not. It's just normal for my deafness.
Hi, Gypsy T. Hi, White Dragon. Epiphany. Lovely to see you all. Gypsy T is my daughter, and she is here to celebrate with me. She brought my granddaughter, Olivia, so we are having a great time so far. And it's Fantasy Fest, so we can get in all kinds of trouble this weekend. And I'm sure we will. Can they see the cards?
I will hold up for you.
Thank you, Ruth.
Okay. In our place is the card Integrity. And that's what we're always trying to work with. That's what we're trying to work with. But what gets in the way sometimes is our being a starseed. Just trying to get used to being a starseed can be difficult.
Or a starseed here.
Yeah, a starseed here. And in the meantime, our souls are working with their simplicity because that's the easiest and the best way to work for them. And we're trying to help in our bodies as much as possible. And all of these skills that we have, they start surfacing. And as we recognize them and we realize that we are starseeds, the problems that show up with starseeds and with our integrity, they get out of the way and we can learn to use our intuition, which is one thing we really want to use, which is the intuition. So basically, although we're starseeds, sometimes it gets in the way of our integrity. But if we let everything come up like it should, let it surface as it comes through, then our intuition can do what it needs to do for us too. Okay?
Got to listen to that intuition. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about letting go of what's no longer useful to us. And I'm sure we all have plenty of that. Things like that take away your energy, mentally or emotionally drain you, make you doubt yourself, keep you in the past and keep you from moving forward, give you nothing in return, serve no real purpose in your life, like a toxic work environment, bad habits, toxic friendships or relationships, and a stalled career. People change. What once worked for us may no longer be working for us at all. And if it isn't working for us, then it's time to let it go and move on. Internal stuff, beliefs, values, goals, duties, and obligations, behavioral stuff, habits, habits, hobbies, pursuits, and commitments. Physical stuff, possessions and ownership, and people stuff. Relationships, roles, groups, and connections.
And letting go is so powerful. I mean, just think about when you're cleaning your room and you get rid of some stuff. It just makes everything seem so much
I get to buy
better.
something new.
Yeah. Okay.
Our house is so small, you have to get rid of we make it a rule. We have to get rid of something to
If
get
we're going to
something.
buy something. Exactly. We must want that pretty bad. So you can free yourself of the influence of past experiences in your life. There are lots of reasons to let go. Maybe it's no longer relevant to what your life is now, or it's no longer working. It's holding you back, and this can be either internal or external. And a lot of times, those things that we haven't let go of yet, they do hold us back.
Absolutely, they do.
It's causing you too much stress. Oh, I got to get this done. I don't really want this. It's just holding me back. Get rid of it. It's no longer in alignment with your core values. And it no longer is bringing you joy. Why are you holding it? It's no longer inspiring you, or it's just not worth the hassle. You know that you deserve better.
I think that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. Not only will letting go of these things help to simplify your life, but it will also free up time and energy that you can put into pursuits that you like better, positive pursuits. It will also help you forgive yourself and others so that you can finally overcome what it is that's holding you back.
So, how do you recognize those things that aren't serving you? How do you know? Intuition. We all have that, especially in this high vibe group.
Yeah.
Our intuition tells us everything. Every time I don't listen, it bites me in the butt. You know when something just feels off or wrong. You may even have an emotional or physical reaction to it. I do. I get it in my gut. I get a clenching in my belly when things seem off. So slow down. Listen to your body and pay attention to your emotions. I know we've been taught all our life emotions are a bad thing, but they're not. That's how we read the universe. It's so important. Mindfulness and meditation, both of those things will help. Another recognition, something you dread doing. That's obvious, something that you need to get rid of. Whether it's a job, a hobby, a person, it doesn't matter. If you're dread doing it, you're probably procrastinating. You're probably doing everything but that job. Don't. Just stop doing it. Another one, you're distracted. I'm easily distracted.
Down the rabbit hole.
ADD much? Just ask my daughter. You find yourself checking your phone more frequently than others. You find anything else to do besides what you're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Another one, it no longer brings you joy or meaning to your life. There's just nothing left there. It's time to let it go.
Mm-hmm.
A project, relationship, hobby, any activity should bring you joy or meaning to your life, or it's time to let it go. If it makes you feel bad, relationships, whether it's romantic or otherwise, if it makes you feel bad about yourself or you find you're giving more than receiving, it's time to let it go. Behaviors, beliefs, or habits that no longer serve you, they don't make you feel good. So it's time to let it go. If it's bringing you down in any way, shape, or form, it's time to let it go.
Letting go is about accepting what is happening right now and not worrying about what will come up tomorrow. Letting go is about changing our relationship with our past. It's understanding our past without allowing it to define us or dictate our future. Think back on the life in terms of major stages for you. Most of us live at least 5 times. You've got childhood and adolescence, early adulthood, settled adulthood, Crohn's, and aging and death. But there are many points of change, and each of these can lead into a new life. What are your points of change? How have they led you to this new distinct life? Think about the big theme or lessons from each of those separate lives that you've gotten. Do you understand them? Have you let it change you? Was the change good? Are you conscious of the lesson? Write it down and look it over. Think about it. Let it sink in. And if you've learned it, you can let it go.
Let it go. Here's another way to release. Write a letter to the significant people in your life. 1 to 3 people per stage. You don't necessarily have to send it, but writing your feelings down help explain them to you, and it also helps you release. Maybe you need to forgive someone, or thank someone, or explain yourself, or tell them off. Be honest with yourself and don't hold back. Say everything you ever wanted to say and then some. Then reread the letter and send it, or not. Maybe you just need to say it to be able to release it. Then there's compare desire and obligation. Start looking at every activity that you're doing, every activity in your life, and ask yourself the question, do I do this from desire, or is it an obligation? The next step, of course, is to question the role of obligation in your life. Do you have a clear answer? Does obligation serve you? Does obligation flow from love? Does it bring creativity? Does it bring love? You have to answer those questions yourself.
And you need to see how you feel about desire. Do you feel like it should be a second place in your life? Are you an obligation first, then desire if there's time left over person?
I used to be that.
Yeah. Why? What has it gotten you? Journal your internal monologue. When your monkey mind is busy, as it always is, stop and write out what's going on in there. Let it flow. No hesitation, no judgment, no grammar, nothing. Just write it out. Now look at what you wrote. What's it saying? Where's that voice coming from? Is it guiding or liberating you? Encouraging you or criticizing you? If you follow the direction of the internal monologue, what will your life be like? Will it be better? If your answer is anything less than joyful, it's time to rewrite the monologue and let it go.
God, that's powerful. Yeah. Because I have one heck of a judge with that monkey mind of mine. I just tell him to go take a hike. A lot.
What is Ruth scared of?
I don't know. What are you scared of, Ruth? Another method is to take inventory. Make a list of all the appropriate categories and then eliminate 30% of your list. Physical possessions, beliefs, values, obligations, habits, hobbies, goals, relationships, connections, commitments, goals. What 30% do you eliminate? Go with your gut. Listen to that intuition. Make quick decisions and mark them off. Now maybe follow through in real life. Let some relationships go. Throw some habits out. Give away some possessions. Get rid of some goals that are no longer necessary. in some commitments. If something truly doesn't resonate with who you are at your core, let it go.
Mm-hmm. Choose not to succeed at anything you don't love. Success is something that you love. But success at something that you don't love is not success. It's failure. Failure.
That's sad but true.
I know.
When you think about that.
It's not something you love, so why do you want to be a success at it?
Yeah.
Failure is something that you love. Something you love is learning how to get better at the thing. So it's not a failure. It's kind of like Thomas Edison, when he was asked about all these times he tried to invent the light bulb that didn't work. He said, I just know another way it doesn't work. I'm going to keep going. It's not a failure. You're just learning something and going on.
I love that.
Yeah. It's skill enhancing. It's insight producing. It's consistency, creating. It's teaching. It's learning. It's lifting you to the next level. Want to lose a lot of dead weight in your life? Quit trying to succeed at things you don't love. What do you got them for? Whatever it is, let it go. Bless it, release it, and move on to something that you do love.
Amen, sister.
Yeah. Remove the weeds from your garden. Life is a garden, and you plant the seeds, you harvest the plants, and you reap the harvest. And a weed is any plant that's in there that you don't want. It doesn't matter how beautiful it may be someplace else. You don't want it in your garden. It's a weed.
True enough.
Mm-hmm. So don't keep what you don't want. If it's not the crop you want, get rid of it.
Oops, I forgot to turn that off.
Oh, well.
Another way is to think about joy versus value. Ask yourself what keeps you from enjoying the things you truly love or truly value. Dig deep for the answers and you will find some interesting stuff, needless to say. You'll probably find a bunch of outdated beliefs and fears and defenses that you weren't even aware of. Become aware of them and do the work of rooting them out, naming them and blessing them, and then releasing them. Then ask why you do enjoy the things you don't value, like eating potato chips. That would be in potato chips. No value whatsoever. Pizza, no value whatsoever. Another interesting set of questions and answers. It may be you're seeking the comfort that comes from the habits of familiarity, and there's really nothing wrong with that. But once you understand your motives, maybe you can find a better way to do things and get that comfort. Letting go is hard because it means that we need to free ourselves from some of the aspects of our past, things that have become a part of us and are part of who we are today.
So letting go is not about banishing and putting up walls or resisting. Letting go is surrender. It's easing your grip, opening your arms. You're allowing whatever it is to be there, but you're not defined with it. You're not identifying with it. You're not keeping it just for you. It's not exerting effort to keep it there. It's just allowing it. Letting go is about accepting what is happening right now and not worrying about what will come tomorrow. Living in the moment. By practicing mindfulness, the more we bring our focus to the present moment, the less impact our past or future has on us. Discovering what no longer serves you can liberate you and allow better things to enter your life. Letting go is healthy, and it's a healthy way to move on.
So what do you think, guys? You ready to move on? Try some of these tactics to move on from things that you don't need in your life anymore? I'm good with it.
Yeah, it helps every time I clean my room. I just, do I need this anymore? No. You know.
We do that a lot.
We do that a very lot.
Okay, I missed who's ill or who just had surgery. Somebody update me so we can send them healing energy.
Her sister? Sharon's?
I don't know. Oh, Sharon Sipe's sister.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Good.
We're surrounding her with unconditional love and divine healing light. And I like to call it an energetic burrito. We folded it all around her so it'll continue to work. And so it is. Time to read cards. Who wants some cards? Somebody want their cards read for today? And let us know what you think about the show. Thumbs up, please. And share it. If you think anybody you know would like what we're doing, please share our videos here and there.
Yes.
Especially if you think it's a good one. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to write down
Juno's
Gypsy
Fear and Juno's Fear.
and Juno and Sharon.
One of the things I like about this show is so much happens, not just here in the studio, but out there in the group that are talking. There's so much love being passed around, and it's
In the
great.
chat, always.
Yeah, I think
So
it's
much
great.
love and support. This is really a beautiful community, and we're so pleased to be a part of it. And
Yes.
thank you all for all your love and gratitude. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Tracy. Okay, White
Okay.
Dragon, I've got you on. It's
Gypsy.
Gypsy T first. Hi, Ron. Hi, Epiphany. Of course, Epiphany. I would love to give you a card.
Angel of Strength. You're so strong. And you've got the angel of strength behind you, but you are already strong.
She is.
Yes. And so you don't worry about it. You'll be just as strong as you need it, maybe even a little more.
Bye, Warrior Girl. Love you, darling. Take care.
Anything that's going on, you are strong enough for it. Okay?
That's lovely. These are my birthday flowers. If anybody's wondering, we have flowers on the set. We have flowers. The next
I
is
read
for Juno.
cards, but not necessarily a reading on the show. Okay? Isaac?
I think just give him a card.
Oh, we can give him a card.
I'll put his
I
name
don't know the
down.
whole show.
Okay, and Tracy, I got you, Tracy.
Okay.
Beautiful card of encouragement, she says.
In a minute, I gotta go get a card. Can I borrow your cane? Thank you.
You got it. Oh no, we're short on likes, you guys. That's not good.
Your cane's back. Thank you. There's no way I can reach it otherwise.
Alrighty. I'm just putting it behind us.
Now that one really flew out. Who do we have?
This is for Juno.
That makes a lot of sense. Juno, you have the third chakra, Archangel Camille, and he's there behind you in all that you're doing. You have lots of life energy, or you couldn't do everything that you're doing. And so many shows, and so it's not just shows, but they're quality shows. And he's standing behind you with that inner strength to do that. Okay?
Gypsy T, I got her covered. Her and Isaac, no worries. Oh, let me get Miss Ruth down too.
Who's the next one?
The next one is Sharon Sipe.
Sharon Sipe.
Those flowers are gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Don't we all, Juno? Don't we all? But it's nice to have archangels at your back.
Yes. and to be told that you have so much already. Because you do. Come on, hands. Okay, this is...
Sharon Sipe. Oh, I was going to do a card.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, I've got Seasons of the Witch. Because it's October, it's my birthday, it's Halloween, it's Samhain.
Well, Sharon has adjacent possibilities. There are some options for you that you haven't considered yet. And they're going to pop their heads up and make you think. Do I want to go that way, or do I want to include this? There's some things that you haven't thought about yet that are going to, people may suggest that might be a way that you want to go. But there are some options coming in that you haven't thought about, because you hadn't really thought about going that way, but somebody's going to mention some for you. Okay?
Lovely. Okay, I got Journey, Daughters of Our Mother, Walkers of the Unknown. Take with you on this journey all that you hone. Are you going somewhere, Miss Sharon?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Okay, and who's our next
Thank you,
person?
Tracy. Yeah, many more. I would like many more. The next
Yes.
one is a White Dragon.
White Dragon.
And many more. Yeah, it's the big 7-0. Who knew?
Baby. I can say that. I'm older than she is.
Okay, White Dragon.
Okay.
Of course.
Woman holding a heart, but that could be like your sister or just a friend. It doesn't have to be somebody coming into your life as a loved. She's just helping, just giving you love. Unconditional love. She's there to help whenever you need the help. And there is somebody coming in. You may have already met her, but they're coming in to support you in areas that you need that support. Okay?
Lovely. Well, guess what I pulled, White Dragon? The wolf. Devour the ferocious calling within the howling of your spirit. Run wildly into the freedom of your knowing. I don't know if they can see.
Yeah, they can.
Okay.
If you're sitting where I'm sitting, you could, they can see. No, you're back. Back up there is good. Because then you can read the words too.
Isn't that awesome? No surprise pulling the wolf card for White Dragon. And Epiphany's next. I was watching that earlier, Juno, but I didn't get to finish it. I have to finish it later. It was interesting. But I did like it anyway.
Epiphany.
It's frustrating, isn't it, Lisa? Maybe they can speak to you through the cards today. We'll pull you a card.
And Epiphany has community, and this is our community. And just being together is a celebration, which is what they're doing. So don't be afraid to celebrate with your community and rely on them for the support that they give us, and share your joys with them as well. I mean, this is a fantastic community. So don't be afraid to embrace them.
Well, this is great. I've got Dark Moon, and we're having a new moon coming up soon. In the dark of your heart lives new breath, waiting for you to release its ghost. Isn't that beautiful?
Mm-hmm. I can actually see what it is in the picture better than I can when it's close. I can actually see that it's a person there. Yeah. And who else do we have?
Next is Ron.
Ron.
I love your skeleton gloves, Juno. Every time I see them, I just love them.
They are so cool. The card that you got was financial constraints, but the feeling I get with it is that they are lessening.
Say that again.
The financial constraints that you have had are getting weaker. So things are getting better for you, is what I'm getting. Okay? Now,
Cool.
things are not going to be near so tight as you thought they were.
Ruth, it's going to be next Friday, whatever that date is. I can't think what the date is, but it's next Friday. I think Indigo had to leave. Okay, Ron, I got nature spirits. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. This is so cool. And I know you're a nature dude. Lovely.
Mm-hmm. They really do.
I feel the same way. I'm a 2-degree Scorpio. And it's at 2 degrees, I believe, that this new moon. I have no idea what it's going to bring me. But it is very exciting to think about. Okay, Isaac, you're next.
Okay.
Yeah, Indigo had to leave, but we're on next. Yeah, your Bony Moroni gloves. That's what I used to call the dog treats for my Caterpillar. They were the Bony Moronis. You want a Bony Moroni?
Okay, you've got the man holding a coin, which means that you've got somebody helping you with
Finances.
Yeah, with finances, but also with your well-being and your health. Somebody
Nice.
is helping you get on the top side of things, and that is cool. Always love those cards because it means maybe you get a sudden sale or you get something else that you're working towards. It's great.
And I got the owl card. Behold sight, O ancient ones, for there is magic in the darkest of places if one dares to open their eyes. Woo!
So don't be afraid to look for this person.
Awesome. Look at that owl.
Yep.
Okay, Tracy Ralph next.
What's the matter?
I thought I heard a growl
A growl.
in that corner.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure. Does that make sense, Isaac? This is Tracy.
And Tracy, you got the all tied up. There's sometimes you don't feel like you know where you want to go. You just kind of feel like I can't do that, and I can't do that, and I can't do that. But it's all here. So let it go. Let that stuff that's telling you can't.
Interesting.
Let it go. Because you can't.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Interesting. I got Graveyard. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crosswords of eternity. There is a song that bellows in the peace of knowing no end, in acknowledging the crosswords of eternity. Wow. These are some pretty heavy cards. Pretty cool.
I'm trying to think of how that goes with this one, but don't get caught up in that song. Let the stuff go and keep going. Okay? Don't get caught up in the song.
Interesting. Libby's next. That was deep, wasn't it? She feels a ton in her head. Makes sense.
Like I said, let it go.
Yeah, these cards, this is the first time I've actually used these cards. But I just think they're fascinating. And we will be using them all of October.
Cool.
Okay, for Libby Lou.
You got the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel.
Woohoo.
And basically what it says is he's backing you for you to talk your truth. Speak what's true for you. He's behind you, watching your back for you. Okay?
And Gabriel's all about communication.
Right. So don't be afraid to talk, to speak to whoever it is that you speak to about anything. It's fine. He's there for you, backing you up.
Ooh, archangels,
Okay.
be nice. And I got Journey, daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown. Take with you on this journey all that you hone. I love that. We got that earlier too. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And you do have a journey. You're ahead of you.
True.
Beautiful. Next is Miss Ruth.
Very special lady.
Great to know, Epiphany. So this is for Miss Ruth.
Nothing wrong with that, Epiphany.
Nothing at all.
I feel like you can be open when you decide you want to be. Otherwise, you're very deep. Okay? You don't tell everybody all your secrets.
Nor should you.
And this is who?
This is Miss Ruth.
That's who I thought. I was just making sure.
She sure does. She is most definitely an angel hybrid. In my opinion.
This kind of goes with today's thing because you're walking away. You're
Wow.
letting it go.
Today's words are all about letting go.
Mm-hmm.
I've got...
Just this. Do it.
Walk away.
Walk away from it. If there's something in your house or your apartment that is just weighing on you, get rid of it. Okay?
Cool. I got ancestors. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking up the spine. They hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence. An ancient chill walking up the spine. Wow. These cards are blowing me away. Beautiful.
You really have to think about them.
No, yeah. These are deep. And Miss Lisa, what was it what you were going to pull a card on? To see if your guides had a message for you. Okay? We're asking your guides for a message for this card.
Okay, let's see what they have to say.
Of course, that's what we're asking basically for every card. When you think about it. What do your guides want you to know? Lisa's the last I have on the list, so if anybody is missing, if I missed anybody, please let me know so we can get to you.
You have the indecision card. You have a choice to make. Check through what you have on your plans for different things and see if one of those choices that you can make is better developed, better for what you want. But they're saying, you have a choice to make about which direction you want to go. Okay?
Well, this kind of follows with that. The underworld, hand over your known. A shaft is clear. A shaft is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. It goes right along with that.
Mm-hmm. So you need to make up your mind.
I'll read it again because it's
Do it.
hard the first time. Hand over your known. A shift is near. Take a leap. Your journey is clear. That's beautiful.
Kind of think about the Fool card. Take that first step. You'll be all right.
Cool. I hope that helps, Lisa. Good, Ruth. Thank you for letting us know. Okay, did we get everybody? Did we miss anyone? If not, let's pull a card for the collective.
Collective, you got it.
And tomorrow we're doing Past Life Sunday with Scott Allen, Spiritual Essence. So that will be at 3 o'clock Eastern, 12 o'clock Pacific. And Tuesday, I think it's on astral projection, correct?
Yes.
Attachments. Interesting. All those attachments we need to let go.
And that's what they're saying with all these attachments. Let go. There has to be a reason why I was told to do this, to look this up. So they're telling you, let go of some of these things that you guys are holding on to. Everybody.
That's what the whole show has been about.
Yeah.
Even the
cards are even following up.
That's wild.
Let go of those attachments. They're holding you back.
They're holding us all back.
Mm-hmm.
Our attachments to our habits, things, places, whatever.
I'm trying to let go of things in my body.
Yeah, absolutely. That's right. By letting go, we make room for new good things to come in.
That's right.
We love that. So
Yes.
you guys have a great rest of your day. I'm going to go spend it with my daughter and granddaughter. I'm looking forward to it. And then tomorrow we'll be on with Scott. And then Tuesday we'll talk about astral travel. Woohoo!
Yep.
That'll be fun.
Yep.
So we love you. Please shine your light. Get out there.
Sending
Send out the
unconditional love
love.
to all of you and thanking all of you who have helped me to get better for all of your work. Thank you so much.
So appreciate your good vibes. So
Yes. Thank you.
go out there and shine your light, speak your truth, and start letting go of stuff you don't need anymore.
Mm-hmm.
We love you, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.